Hey y'all, welcome back to the video today. As of right now, I'm doing this video right here on my tablet because every time I think I got it fixed, I don't, and it just takes too much time. On here, it's way easier and quicker to get stuff loaded, doesn't take so much space and all that. So far, this is what's going to have to happen every so often. This light is very bright in my eye. I hope I can function like this. Don't know. But before we get everything started, I got this knife right here. I'll show it later. It's a Mossy Oak fish filleting knife. I got it back in Christmas. Has a descaler here. Of course, you got the knife. The sheath comes with a sharpener on it, and it's actually fairly sharp. So, as really true, this knife has nothing to complain about with. I love this knife. I'm gonna put these up here so I don't get. Let's see, I'm gonna just take them off. How about that? Let's see, it is. It's about 11:53. Did not know it was that close. 11:53 at night. So, I'll pull them out real quick. Take these off. I can grab them. So, I went fishing today. I caught. Actually, these fish have been sitting here for a while. I got back at home before dark, and they've been set for about 2 to 3 hours. Nice cold water to keep them fresh, but still, they're all. Ugh. Had to eat supper, then I forgot about them a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna wipe this one down first. Get all the icky off. Okay. I have a bluegill. I don't think y'all can see it very well. This light ain't helping much. But there's one. Have a crappie. They look bigger in person, because they are. On here, it makes them look smaller. Just, I put these gloves on and try to get the slime off as much as possible. Looks like it's sticking to the gloves more than it's getting it off. And that's what happens when you let fish sit, of course, if you've been fishing. Black crappie. The other two at the very bottom of the bucket. And the other two are just bluegill. I did catch 3 bass today while I was also out fishing. I always take stuff for bluegill, panfish. I always take something for bass when I go. So I like to fish for both. I'm hoping that these gloves help. There's a bucket and these gloves I got 2 years ago when I went down to Alabama for vacation. Was it Alabama? No, it was Virginia Beach. Went down there on vacation with my grandmother, my cousin, and my aunt. And I started talking to people over there, and they told me I needed to get a pair of gloves and a bucket. That's like, it wasn't my first time, like my second time ever going out fishing sea-wise. Trying to get all the water out now. But the story behind this bucket, at least, was we had a car, didn't have a truck or anything, nothing with at all big space, like enough space to carry all of our luggage in this bucket. So I rode in the front seat because I'm the second tallest person that went. Well, I was actually the tallest person. I don't know why I said that. I was the tallest person. Everyone was shorter than me, and I needed the leg room. Also, honestly, I don't know why. The why I sat in the front passenger seat. Just because I was the tallest person, I needed the leg room. But I carried this bucket all the way from Virginia Beach back to Central Kentucky. I mean, this bucket was in my lap the whole ride. It never left my lap. It was stuck between my legs the whole ride home, and I had a bucket right there in front of my face. So if I wanted to watch something, I just lay it on top of the bucket and watch it. But my grandmother was surprised that I carried a $5 bucket from Virginia Beach all the way back to Kentucky. But it was my money I spent on this bucket. I wasn't going to let this bucket just sit there at Virginia Beach now. I'm going to take this bucket home. It's my money that was on it. If it was hers, she would have done the same. But it's actually the first time I've used this knife at all for cutting something. First time actually using this knife to dispatch an animal. So I've never done this with gloves on. I've always just used my bare hands. This is the first time. Mostly I just done it to get all the gunk off, and I just don't feel like taking them on and off again because it's difficult. But back to the story real quick. When I went to Virginia Beach, they told me to get gloves, at least, just in case I catch someone that needed gloves. Never really. The most I caught that had teeth was a sea trout, and a woman jipped me on it. I didn't know the size regulations, and I actually couldn't find them online. So I asked around, and a woman said that's too small, and so I went to go throw it back. She said, no, wait. And she took it out of my hand, stuck it in her bucket. And, yeah. So, well, I was a little upset about that. I don't have a chair. Dang it. So I'm doing all of this by standing up. Okay. I'm going to start with a smaller fish first. Normally what I do when I go doing this is I just come behind this fin here. You know, that fin, I can't get it good lighting. You're all 4 feet away. You really can't see that from where you're at. But the side fin here, now the gloves are, I might have done this barehanded. Just don't like getting all this slime on my fingers. That's probably why I should have cleaned it. If I want to, I'll just cut that off sometimes. Probably gonna do that now. Set that off to the side over here. Don't have to worry about it. I'll just go down the fish. I'll just come down the fillet here. Just cut, come across, and I'll have my fillet. Then I'll come back through and take the meat off of the skin. I don't do the whole descaling. I know everyone has their own way of doing it. This is my way of doing it. It's just the way I was taught. So I'm going to just do the way I know is more efficient for me to get the most meat out of, because it's the one way I know. If I do it the other way, I'll mess it up hundreds of times before I get it. It took me years to learn how to fillet the fish that way for some reason. And another reason why I'm wearing these gloves, real quick, just remembered, is on this finger right here. We also have some of those electrical knives. These fish are too small for them. Well, I say these fish are too small. I do better with just a knife. I came back from fishing, had a good mess of fish, and had to get my electrical knife plugged in. Well, I dropped the plug, and as I bent down, I always put my right hand on my knee when I bend down. I just do that. I don't know why. And I bent down and I brought my hand in too, because I was going to just go bend down like that to get it, because it's over here. And I had the knife in this hand, and I went shh, and I stabbed myself in my finger. A good, I don't know if y'all can see that, but probably that far of a knife tip went into my finger. And the only reason why I didn't go through was it stopped at the bone. I couldn't see it. It was that, the like the blade was so long that the tip of the knife, went in, and it was just so small of a cut that you couldn't see all the way through. But I know that's the only way that stopped, because that was super sharp and it would have gone straight through. So I have a scar on the face of my fingerprint now. Then last year on vacation we went to Michigan, and we went fishing up there at Lake Makatawa. If you want the best catfishing, that's where you go. We came back to Kentucky after spending a week there and fishing maybe 3 or 4 times with 47 fillets of catfish. Fillets that were this long that we had to cut in half, and they're that thick. I don't know if you can see how thick they were. Use my bright face. There you go. About a good inch thick fillets. I mean, these were healthy catfish. We never really hit the actual lake there, the Great Lake, because we didn't see no need to go out there. We just had our boat, and it was storming a good majority of the week. If you want cold rain, go in July. It was cold up there, and it was rainy, and it was not worth it. Really, truthfully. I say we got a whole bunch of plays, but other than that, nah. So we figured out we'll go to the beach from now on. But let's get to it, because I've already spent 12 minutes. Probably do a lot of editing. I don't like editing, but we gotta do it. And I think I only do it 15 minutes. So let's get this fish done, and this might be all you see. So I cut that fin off, and I just go straight down. Then I'll come down the back. Stopping at the bones. How that happened. This knife is really sharp. Sharper than I thought it was. Like I said, I haven't played a fish since last year, so I'm a little rusty. But that's probably about all I was going to get out of that anyway. Cut that off there. That's over here. Do the same thing. Come down. Get down the back. Ooh, I forgot how much that stinks too because I'm upset. Okay. Put that back in this bucket. Wipe that off. Ooh, it stinks. Then go down this fillet. When I cut a little too deep, so I actually got a good amount of the back, the other side of the fillet too. I put that of the lack of fish flaying this year. This video is about to go off, so basically what I'll do is I'll have that in the fillet, and this is just one fillet here. Like I said, I still got the skin on, so I'll come back through once I cut this bone out and take that off, and there's my stuff. So it's about to cut off here. Yeah, it's about to cut off. It's telling me it's about to cut off. So I think only recording 15-minute and 40-second sessions. So you got 20 minutes left. Not 20 minutes, 10. Well, about 20 minutes. I mean, not 20 minutes. Jeez, seconds. Whew. So thank you all for watching this video. I'll throw a couple of extra bits in here to really get things out if I feel like it. Okay, I have you a little closer. I only have 3 minutes to do this. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. So, I got cut off there, which y'all know what I was gonna say. But this is a little bonus clip. So, not everything I use goes to use, even the fish carcasses. So, first, I'll put my wet gloves back on. Then, I have it on the bucket down here. That's all my stick back in the bucket now. There's one. Alright. Everything I use goes back. So I have this bluegill here. I'm just going to cut it up in portions. So first, I'll cut up from the head, and I'll just cut the same portion all the way down. And then, I'll go ahead and do this while my hands are still somewhat okay. I'm going to have the meat off to the side, which I have, meat. This isn't all. This is just some of it. And what I'm going to do with that, I'm trying to hurry this up, so it's going to be quick. Wipe my hand off real quick. Put on my shirt because I don't care. So, I'm going to have a bag for the meat. When I put the meat, I put sea salt. Water and sea salt, that's it. But also, because I'm a trapper, I will take the meat and freeze it. So, I'm going to put trapping bait on the bag, so that way I can cut it up, stick in there, and it not be so, big of a deal. My mother's freaking out. Like, why we have fish heads in here? She knows why. So, and I think I'm going to need about 3 bags because of how many fish I got. So I'm going to go ahead and open this bag up. Pretty much I'm trying to hurry this up. I'm not going to get much out of this. It's almost over anyway. Got only a minute and 30-something seconds left. But it's not going to be a long video, really. But after this, there's going to be another video coming up. Just something fun. Little video. After this is just me doing something to make content. And the next video after this, which will be a different video, will be me just doing something and talking. So I'm just going to cut this fish. And what I'll probably do when this probably goes out is I'm also going to take all the fins off of this. That way the receiver of this is not going to have any problem with taking it due to the spines. So I'm probably cut those off too. So I'm just going to go till you all see me cut out, because all I got left to do, if I can get through that backbone, for some reason I can't. It's hard to do all this with just my gloves on, but I'll see you all. You're about done. 3, 2,